First time playing the bunker. I played the original, The Dark Descent, but I never came after any game after that. So I'm excited to see what comes. Let's hop into a new game. Also, I appreciate that they have Gamma straight on the main screen. To survive this war, you'll need two things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, a good damn sense of whatever's necessary. I can teach you the first, the second is up to you. Okay. Well, let's see if we can learn to... Oh, okay.
Get into cover!
Lambert!
Go!
We gotta save our Lambert!
The trench! It'll lead you to the rendezvous.
Okay, graphics look pretty good. Oh, and we got a pew here. We don't actually need to use it. I imagine that the ammo's gonna be pretty scarce. Oh, we got lean action. It's very delayed, but we got it. So trenches, are you like first interact with them? Oh, this is a push, not pull. Okay. And what's this? Okay. Hold down R to check how many gauge we got. We got none. Wait. Each cartridge, is that only giving us one bullet? Yeah, it's gonna be very sparse in here. I can see that now. They look kind of like gold bars, which I guess in this game, if it's really that rare, I guess it is a gold bar, isn't it? You can interact with almost everything, but it doesn't look like they need that. Pull, not push. Pull. So we can throw objects. Oh, it's kind of like the militia, how we got around in there, huh? So the longer you hold it. Okay. So we're gonna have some bricked up action here.
Door!
Crouch. Oh. Okay. Oh, you get way down there. We crawling in the dirt. Is there anything back here though? There he is. Go ahead and load that one in. We got almost a full cartridge. You can even throw sandbags. Look at those chickle fixes on the bag. Uh-oh. We're actually fighting soldiers, not demons. You can't lean while you're crouched, though. What? Yeah, I think that actually did.
Up there! Bobby!
I'm trying.
Covered from up here!
Oh, we got pushed out of the way?
Forward.
Okay, I'm guessing you don't got nothing on it. You've been injured. Hold tab to see how bad it is. Tab to see how bad it is. He just touches his leg and like, ah, it's 2 fingers of blood. That's bad. Oh, okay. Some of these doors have locks on it. How about that? You can pick up an item that can be used for crafting. Pick up another piece of cloth, press tab to inventory. Okay. Don't shake me like that, please, and make my tummy bigger. Okay. Pretty basic crafting system. Then you just touch it to use. Oh, okay. They got some good animation. They got some good animation to that. And do you have to go in here every time though? I'm guessing you do. That's very deceptive how you crouch like that, but okay. Yeah, okay, this door is locked. Guessing that's what the grenades are for, so you're gonna have to break things down. Fire in the hole. Not bad. Not bad. Which way do we go? Either way. Smoke got in my eye. Hey, is there any more? Ooh, there is. So while there's no enemies actually chasing us, we're gonna load up on our bullets as much as possible as we can. That reload animation is slow. I guess that makes sense for the time period, though. Is it just... I can't jump over it. Oh, is that explosive? Okay, very good. Just, at least we can run over that. Whee! There's a lot of helmets here. Who just drops their helmet? Uh-oh. Somebody help.
Okay.
We're getting gassed.
Where are you? Okay.
Uh-oh. I'm over here. Someone help. Oh, it's bleeding again. Dang.
Listen, fast, fast.
Oh, someone came to save us. It looked like he got a sack of potatoes on his head a little bit, don't it?
Don't follow me. We're nearly there.
The way that muffled was crazy. Okay. This is definitely not how I expected the game to start out. I guess this is how we get to the bunker.
Beat that roll, my friend.
We gambling now?
Huh? Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. C'est la vie.
Are we wounded? Like... Interesting. Okay, it's loading. Change the loading thing too. Look at these trees. These trees are dead. How's our bullets? What do we got? We got 3 left. That's not fabulous. Not fabulous at all. Hello? Do you have any bullets? No? Okay, I guess I'll leave you there then. Is that the guy that saved us? Okay. I don't think we're gonna save him the same way he saved us. Unfortunately. Oh, somebody's drinking? Maybe we'll bring him out of it with a coma of water. Henry, is that you? So we're Henry?
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get
I
you
knew
out
it.
of here.
I knew it. Drinking the water. Drinking the agua. This will probably be a multi-part series if you're watching this on YouTube. At least 2 parts, I'm sure. Okay, where are we waking up to now? Did we pass out while we were taking care of him? What good friends we are. You finish your drink, it's my turn.
I can't walk.
Oh, poor guy.
Too weak.
His teeth are surprisingly
I'll
perfect
get you
shape
back to
for the
safety.
condition we've in.
Just hold on to me.
Okay, we're gonna drag him out of here. We will not leave our buddy behind. Hopefully not end up like that guy. Caught in the barbed wire, tangled up like a ball. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. They have a helicopter coming. We're not gonna outrun a helicopter. Uh-oh. Can we accidentally use him as a shield to protect ourselves? We didn't need him anyways. You're now on your own. Learn, adapt, and experiment to survive. What a tutorial! Here's how to crouch, sprint, make a bandage. You're on your own from there on. At least it told us about the bricks. I can appreciate that. Thank you for telling me about the brick action. Assuming that we'll need that. Hopefully that wasn't a one-timer. Where are we now? Are we all bandaged? Do we have money? Okay. Oh. Wait, you can press and hold T to rotate. Okay. Nothing in those medical crates. Is there anything in here for me to steal? Are we? I mean, we're in a bunker, but All the notes you pick up can be found under the notes tab in your inventory. Okay. Very nice. Amnesia cause. 10th of July, 1916. Clement admitted to medical, I'm guessing that's us, treatment following the events of the 9th of July. So yesterday. Personal effects held in the storage locker. Patient remains in a weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events, had trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to the severity of his initial head trauma. Will continue to monitor if status does not improve in a week's time. Recommended transfer to St. Antony. I don't know what that means for neurological tests. Oh, that's the person who wrote it. Okay. So that's what happened to us. We were in a coma for a while, it seems. But no recollection of how we got here. Other than, you know, war. And war never changes. Okay. Is that something about a locker? Not something we can interact with. Do we have anything in our inventory? Nothing. Not a thing. Oh, there's this. That's a flashlight? Press F to bring up the flashlight. Hold down F to charge the flashlight. Be careful not to make too much noise. That is what was on the screen, huh? Loki kind of hate that. What's next?
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony.
It's reading this time.
It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
Okay. That's us. I'm guessing we're probably French then. Fighting on the French side. Cool. Well, that gives us some backstory. So we were awake at one point, basically is what it's saying. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, nothing, we can't get into that. Okay. What about this? All photos can be found in the photo tab? Is that us? We look like we've had a rough time. A lot of bodies in here. Hey, any of you got something for me though? Like, I know y'all don't need it now. What's that? What was that? Fuel. Okay. Oh, it looks like they're recently cremated. Disturbing. Okay. Nothing else in here? Just a photo? Oh, we can open drawers? Okay, we'll definitely not want to forget that. Autopsy of Raymond. Body of Sergeant Raymond Menard. Multiple lacerations. Chest cavity torn to shreds. Every rib cracked. Skull cracked. Oh, that's the guy from the photo. Okay. Well, the way we move these doors are kind of tragic. There's a lock there. Doesn't look like anything's down there, really. Was this mess hall? Okay. Strange holes in the wall. There's blood here. Soldier is talking.
I am over here.
A pantry.
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here.
What a way to go out.
Rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape?
Yes.
You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle
Okay.
to trigger it somewhere in the excavation.
My
site.
cardboard cutout of you just
Get
arrived,
down.
shipping to
You can
Nicaragua. Takes a while. It's well
It's
worth
coming
it, though.
for me.
Well
Here,
worth it.
Take this. Finish me off. Please. I want to die in the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster.
Absolutely. You can die at our hands as we run away and
There's
cower.
ammo in the battery. Get it. Do the job, please.
Okay, how do we get in here? Can you imagine if there really was more than just 5 people that had cardboard cuts out of me, y'all? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Like, that would make the 5th one. That's crazy. Load it in? Can we do that with the flashlight? And then, do we really have to waste a bullet on this man? Excuse me. Get out of here. That, I don't think went how we planned it. And instantly we're in the dark. Wrong way. There's no way in there. Wait, do we actually have to come back this way? No, that's just a hole. Did we miss something back here? Or we gotta go blow that door down? Is there a lock on it, perhaps? Super hard to see. Even with the gamma settings being decently okay. That's right. Okay, I bet what we gotta do is... Yeah. That was really quiet for... It was just too late, okay. Now get us out of here. What? It's blocked. Jump scare? Okay. And we can lock it. You can save your progress by pressing on this lamp. Okay. Well, progress saved. Is this our little, like, base? Do we have a base of operations? The main map of the bunker, it will be updated with objectives and details as you progress. Okay. So is our goal to escape the bunker, essentially, right? I'm guessing that's where we are, and the exit is over there. Sick room, doctor's office, medical. Okay. So we go down the green way. Okay, we went to the pantry, kitchen, officer hall. But there is a medical, doctor, and sick room back there. Maybe we still go back there for that then. And we got some stuff for bandages, which is nice, I guess. We'll probably need it. Let's read one paper at a time. Notes, wraps, and burnt corpses. Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in the flesh after it's burnt. So a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all deceased soldiers must be burned. I've spoken to Father D. Reyes about this matter, and he will provide proper... Okay, so burn bodies, and I guess rats are going to be an enemy to us. This is not ideal, but it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats. Okay. And what about you? Important, the processing of the deceased soldiers. Please check the reverse side of their IDs for locker codes. These will be wiped clean before the tag. Okay. But this one doesn't have any. So were you tricking it? Or it just doesn't apply to us? That specific guy. What's this? It's like our storage? Use this box for storing things for inventory. Okay, so this really is like a home base. Generator? What does that do? Pocket watch. With this stopwatch functionality can be synced with the generator fuel. Okay, so like if you have the generator going. And he has one, okay. This flashlight does not last long, does it? I'm assuming that the monster probably works less in the light. I know there's a problem with sound, like he's injected a sound of some kind. It looks like a bandage. I guess it's used. You can power the generator by filling with fuel and pulling the lever. Okay. I mean, I don't want to necessarily do that yet. Our inventory already full? It is. So, I guess let's just test it out. Oh, is it going to make us use it instantly? You don't even have to use the whole can of gas if you don't want to, it doesn't look like. And then that frees up a slot for us. Okay. I hate that you have to do that every time. That's okay. So it looks like it takes 3 to get the full one. What's up, Shane? How you doing? So three things of gas and it still ain't even all the way there. So it takes 4 containers to get a full charge. And I'm guessing gas will be just as rare as like the bullets. Can't use none of that as stuff we actually need. Was really hoping there would be more like medical stuff down there. I guess not. Ooh. What about this? And nothing in there either. Okay, well since we're not going to be using that for a while, let's put it here. And this is just an empty bottle, maybe for a distraction of some kind. Okay, I know the monster's probably, like, everywhere. Yeah. Can we unlock? Bro, let me out. This is my house. Oh, wait, a code? It was on that badge, wasn't it? Codes. They missed an opportunity here. 6859. 6859. There we go. Boosted! We can get free now. Yeah, fever now. I hear a lot of people in Indonesia are getting sick around this time from the burning and stuff. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Hopefully you get feeling better soon, though. Nothing is worse than being laid up in bed sick. You can overcome most obstacles in multiple ways. Use your wits, brains, and experiment. I'm not exactly sure where we're supposed to go right off the bat, but it says exit this way. Is there anything instantly around here that we can use? That I have not seen another human for hours. I might be the last, but in the hope that there might be another, I'll leave this so you do not waste your time. This is the only exit. The only way out of this hell is of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels, deeper in hell. I go now to try and retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray to you. Please extend the same courtesy. Okay, you found a new objective. Objectives will be marked on your map and notes containing will be highlighted. Okay, so this is the exit, but we gotta blow it open. No bandages or nothing here? Alright. So that only leaves us one real way to go. It said it would be marked on the map? We need to go to the arsenal. So the other way down. Exact opposite of. Okay. Well, you know what? I do appreciate that. We got a grenade. How many bullets do we got? 2. We got 1. I was happy for a second, but then look at this. Okay, we're gonna charge it while we're in here, because this flashlight does not last but seconds. Okay, so this is the very end. What's this? Fuel? I'll take it. And an emergency lockdown. So we gotta blow it open, I'm assuming, from this thing here, right? Can we pull it? Is it heavier than we are? We're pretty small in the game. We definitely haven't had all our meals in the mess hall. We've been down in the trenches a little too long. Do we really have to use our last bullet on this though? I feel like that's a waste of a bullet. It is a metal bar though. I don't think any brick's gonna help us out there. Oh, there's a hole there. That didn't even take us anywhere. He's coming now, isn't he? Uh-oh. If that didn't work, that's the only way down there. What are we gonna have to do around here to make this pop off? Let's go ahead and drop the shell in here. Has a good memory. We do have a grenade still. Maybe the grenade was actually better. We do have the officers' quarters. There's a little box here. To anyone who finds this, foreigner, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He's lost his mind in the abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee, seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here, and the demon and our men. His constant refrain is getting to me, and the void of terror, it's also taking over me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get an arsenal code from him. I will get it down, and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with that beast, the arsenal may be your only hope. It's all I can do. All I have the courage to do. Get communications room and the soldiers' quarters. Okay, that's where we're going. Communications room and soldiers' quarters. I'm guessing that's the beast. Okay. So it kind of tells you where you gotta go. Night, strange scratching sounds a few moments ago. Probably Renard drunk on the stash of wine. I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now, either to get it. Cold fear runs through our veins all now. Foreigner was terrorized by men. So this is just a monster attacking him. I'll believe that chair just fell over. Wait, did it say we can open this? Oh, we could. Okay, that's something I'll actually take. Thank you. And then we have a gas can. We sound really close. You know what? We'll give you a minute. Oh, we crank this up. We'll give him a minute. So, okay, we gotta go to maintenance. It says soldiers' quarters. What else we got here? Photo. That's them blowing it up, so that's how we got stuck down here. Engineers have broken through the storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess skeptical of this last point, but they indeed lead to the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from the inside of the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin text. We'll do our best to preserve some material. So basically what you're saying is you cursed us. That's what happened. That's what happened. You cursed us. You got us stuck down here, and now we got some voodoo all over our bejeebies. That's an absolute shame. You should have just left the tunnels alone. Some things are sealed for a reason. Okay, I'm guessing that's a hidey hole. Also guessing he can probably come through that hole. Tab. After raid last evening, we win in custody some 20 German soldiers from the 4th Reserve Corps and 2nd Army. Puts any of this actually matter? One exception, I recommend they ship to the camps. Would like hold to capture. I think this is just lore. And we got more stuff. We should probably go dump some of this stuff. I think that puts us out of inventory. Let's go take some of this back to the room. Uh-oh. Where are we now? Deeper in the tunnel? Oh, that's the mess hall. So that's the door that was locked. He is so close right now. Have I ever played Poppy Playtime? I did. It was okay. The chases were good. Okay, we'll take it. Where are we? We got meat. Why the lag? There's no more room in our inventory. And we can't get in there. What's this say? This is our 4th formal request for a resupply of wine. The cellar is running low. I fear the reaction among the men and my fellow officers. If we were first to implement harsher rationings, I'm already fielding complaints on the daily. This army runs on morale, and morale runs on wine. My initial request was 10 crates. So far, we've received 2. So they're upset about the wine, and therefore they are whining about the wine. I really want that cloth. I'm guessing at some point we're going to need something to cut chains. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. This is the exit. Stay calm and follow this way. We were just here. Administration. Okay. Somehow, we actually managed. Close that for a second and save. Now that we have gear, I want to make sure that our gear stays A-okay. Looting system's very busted. Okay. So far, things look dandy. We got 2 things. Soldiers' quarters, and we can't get to the arsenal until we get to the soldiers' quarters. So we gotta go back where we came from. It doesn't mark what we're looking for. It just marks where we need to go. So you'll see a pretty huge variety on the channel. Okay, soldiers' quarters. That's what we're going for, right? Soldiers' quarters. That did not sound good. Okay. Mission storage. That one's still locked. Do we have a brick around here? I'm guessing no bricks. No brick down there too. What about this? Okay. Well, that didn't go as planned. Oh, we definitely are French. I was right. Emergency lockdown. So we'll need that thing to lift the gates, is basically what's saying. Got this says prison. Soldiers' quarters and communication. This is where we need to go. And then that's also locked. So now that we know we can't do nothing about that. Right. We're can we? Oh, wait. Yo, I found Ratatouille in here. We got Ratatizzle. That's a little nerve-wracking. That also probably was not good. Noise is dangerous, be careful how much you make. Okay, we finally have a bullet though. Those are not actually bullets. It looks like 8771. Okay, wait, what kind of codes we got? I think it's this one, 8771. 8. These are backwards. And nothing else here yet. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to get tags for this. Huh. This is not good. This is kind of creepy. Okay, so we came out of that hole. Where is it going to take us? Mission storage. Okay. Where's the other one take us to? And is it going to take us somewhere we actually want to be, or is it going to take us to the deeper depths of hell? It looks the same to me. So just farther down. Trying not to make too much noise. Okay, back up. Exactly. So we got mission storage. And we got it saved at least. Should we run the generator or not? Also, I thought I opened these. Guess that one can't open. Let's go ahead and dump some of our stuff here. Bandage. Medkit. Official medkit. Meat. Expired meat should not be consumed by soldiers. It's better to attract rodents. Okay, so rats are legit going to be an issue. This is not good. I hope nobody in here is scared of rats. He is everywhere. Now run. Oh, he's definitely going to be attracted to that noise. Okay, give him a minute. Just a small minute. And save again. The question is he still going to be there? We're not using the generator yet. Nothing? Nothing in here. Basically what you're telling me. It's all just one big distraction. We got gas. Oh, did it open this as well? Nah, I think it did, but we already had that available. And I think that monster broke that down. We're making a lot of noise here. I'm assuming that music's not a good sign. we do have this. Question is, do we need it for which door? Which door do we actually need that? Alright, that one's locked. We've already been here. So we must need it for the door up there. I don't think there's any other thing we could actually need that for. Unless we also need it up here. But this goes in a loop, right? Yeah, that's the mess hall. I don't like this flashlight. It stresses me out. Okay. And definitely going back there again. Yeah, that's stressful. A few seconds after being thrown OSP gas. I don't know if that's really going to be the best tactic for what we're about to come up against, but you know what? We'll give it our best shot. How many bullets do we have left? One. We got one shot left. If we absolutely really need it. I haven't seen no bricks since the tutorial. I think the brick was just a false hope. Why are you doing that? Okay. I have cloth. What's this say? Please tell me it's something we need to do. I am now putting into writing that I will have reported to both my immediate supervisors. Last evening, May 14th, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed a strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again. It was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I am quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edge of my vision, and I formally requested medical leave. Please help me. That's a little crazy. We got a new photo too, didn't we? We got some new photo action? So we will have to get in the vents then. We'll have to get in the vents. Let's see if we can pull this off. Don't make too much noise, please. Don't make too much noise. You'll make him cranky. Uh-oh. Oh, it's dark. Just move that to the side. Thank you. Now what we got here? Okay. We were just in here. Rock. Well, the monster tore the door down for us. I hear him. We need to go back to admissions. Save, and then open that locker. I'm gonna close this just in case. Did we pick up anything, by the way? Inventory management, I can tell, is already going to be quite the hassle. Oh, wait. So you can make Molotovs. Okay. And they don't stack, of course. Why would they stack? We do have a make kit. Okay, down this way. Back to the mission storage. I don't know why they call it that. That's crazy. Makes me feel anxious. I'm going to the mission storage. Well, I'll never be brought back. What kind of codes we got? What name are we looking for? Dazelle. Dazelle, you better have something useful for me. If not, I'm coming for your family when I'm out of here, okay? 0554. 0. Good man. He already gave us one of the numbers. Boom. I always knew he was a good person. Excuse me? I don't like that sound. He's in our spot. Is he in our room? Sounds like he would have gone through already. Can't you at least knock? Okay, we're gonna save that there. That's our first peek at the monster. That was an absolute behemoth. Kind of ugly looking. I hate to think what his mother probably looked like. Our storage is going to run out so quickly. I hope we get more bandages, but at the same time, like, can we really fight a beast like that? Like, is he going to one-shot us when he comes for us? Okay, once we get that, we can go down to the arsenal, right? That's the whole point. We're going to have to do it and run for our lives, I have a feeling. Stay on, Flashy, stay on. I have a lot of faith in you. What? Oh, this is the beast? Can we hide? Is he into hide and seek? I'm not. But I'll do it if it means I live. He really doesn't want us to touch that thing. Is he still coming? Bro, he's close. The game having the heartbeat is making my heart beat. I don't like that. We about to experience our first death? Shh, don't say anything, but I'm trying to get out of here, okay? While we're waiting?
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
What we did? Are we the bad guys? Bro, I need you to go away. Your breath smell bad. Okay, leave me in my spot. Can we leave him? I don't know where we're going. We just need to get away from him. Okay, it's saved. Where are we? Is this the prison? Do we really need to go to the prison? It's just the first open door. What's up, y'all? Anything good in there? Bro, open the door! Let me in! You got one of my maps! What else you got in there? You got some blood on the wall? Probably some hepatitis C. What else you got? How about this? This is locked too. Still prisoners in here. Well, I'm glad to know we're not alone. I don't know what they're saying though. Bro, you mean to tell me he followed us all the way down here too? Well, maybe while he's here, he will open the doors for us. Prison wasn't our #1 goal, I don't think. But it will be good if he smashes some things up down here. Here it is. The soldiers, that's what we need. Where are we going? And why did it get dark for no reason? We're going deep in the tunnels. Hello? Are you still down here? Anybody? Bro, do you just go wherever you want? Like, no shame? You know how many people probably, like, need some privacy? Just give them some alone time. That's locked. That's locked. Any of you. Attention, the power in this part of the facility is daisy chain. Shut off from the power in one section of the chain. While subsequent areas go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances, like when I say so. Well, I don't think he's around to say so anymore, so that comes down to us. Pranks and mischiefs will be reported directly to Renard. So we still need Renard's tag. So if you got Renard's tag, feel free. Security and the mess hall there. It looks like that needs a key. Mushrooms? Don't do that. Anything. You got some gas? You got some rats. This is not good. Nair has been telling us of the tunnel text describing what these tunnels were used for. But I didn't need him to tell me. I've seen it. I was there, in the dark. I dream of it every night. Dreams so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like a dream. I'm at a ritual. It begins with drinking of liquid, sweet and thick, like mucus or honey. That is the craziest comparison of my life. Repulsive yet intoxicating. As I drink it, it warms my body. It fills me with lust for all things carnival, sex, blood, flesh. Around me are others, their faces hidden in their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same master to the same end, a place under the kingdom immorality. The terrible things in the dreams rule of terror, bloody twirled. I don't think this is taking us anywhere. I waked horrified, but in the dreams I am enlightened. The worst part, at the end of every day, I want to be asleep. I want to go back to that place. I want to feel what they feel. I want the violence, the ecstasy, the pitch of darkness. Well, he has officially lost his mind. Inventory can't hold anymore. Bro, give me the key. That's great. Get me out of here. We're gonna die. Well, ideally that should keep him away, right? Do we have any bandages? We're about to die. Did the rats cause bleeding damage? Can I get him to come down here and burn himself, perhaps? think we're gonna bleed out. Yeah, he doesn't like the fire. He ugly though, ain't he? Only a mother could love that. Is he coming back already? Flare. You know what? Just get rid of the bottle? Is this like a distraction thing? X to drop. Okay. We're very close to death. Basically, gonna one-shot us no matter what. So there's a lot of tags down there, so that's definitely what we need. Our first death of the night. First death of the night. I definitely want to save now that we got that accomplished, because what crazy obstacles. Okay. Now we have that our next series is the Sorter's Quarter and the Arsenal. Actually, maybe the Arsenal is the safest route. That's the exit. Maybe Arsenal is safest. You know, I'm pretty sure he came down this way. Don't mind me, I'm just coming to take the belongings of the dead. Nothing unusual, nothing to be concerned of. Uh-oh, why is it loading like that? See, if you're not actually going to give me an autosave, don't do that. I know you're just tricking me. Got some meat for the rats. That's what we needed before, wasn't it? We got to throw the meat for the rats. There's a trap here. How else do we get in this room? There's got to be a way. We're definitely not waiting for that guy. You can go home. Yeah, stay out of here, you big fatty. Oh, it's locked. Is there a hole down here that we can get into? Probably. What's up, Ian? How you doing? I don't think the monster can get in here. I think we're safe. I don't know how he fits in those little tiny holes, but doesn't fit in that, because that's a pretty big hole. Did he break the door down? I don't think he did. Yeah, he didn't bust that open for us. Any chance we can block that hole? No? We're at the point now we might have to start... Oh, that's where he went. He killed these rats, though? That has no code on it. How dare you give me something without a code? I feel attacked. That's not going to help either. Explosive storage? Now we're talking about something. Go ahead, let me in there. It's okay. I don't bite. That needs a code too. So you're telling me there is no code here that we haven't used? He's lying. He's lying. This is Amnesia debunker. Amnesia debunker. Chat, anybody know the code? Anybody can just guess the code off the top of their head and get it accurate? Was that supposed to be like that? Was that just a red herring? Yo, you got anything else? No? Aight then. Speed that way. Oh, wait. Okay, I've been needing a brick for a minute. But it's not here. Shoot. We're still gonna need a brick. We're gonna wander around the dark for a second. We can't charge our flashlight when we got this. Okay. That's crazy. What do we have in our storage? Is anything more useful than gas? I guess our storage is pretty good right now. More gas. Okay, most of all, this. A sub-map has been added. Okay. Go back in our safe zone. Please. Please. Don't eat me. I don't taste good. I'm a little bitter. Why? I'm not gonna lie, that's kinda... It's the hard part. I played Hello Neighbor 2 and got to Act 2. Very nice. Very, very nice. Does this give you the same vibes? Hiding from things searching for you? What do we got? If we are in trouble, we got 2 left. Stay away! I'll blow you away, I will! Shit, we should go back and save before we... before we die. Now that we got that map, we can actually take a look at it. We need a code. We need a code. And we don't have one. That's a problem. Okay, now that he's gone, let's go take one last look in there, and then we need to run back that way. Don't do that. Can we carry a brick back with us? It's so dark. Are we cooked? Is the brick gonna cook us? I don't want to lose the brick because I know we need it in another section. Follow the exit, follow the exit. Why do we move so slow? It's just a brick. Go ahead and lay that on the table, lock the door. Oh my gosh, turn the light on. Do we really need... Okay, now we're at a storage problem. Probably don't need that though, do we? Save it again. Save it again, just cause. Let me take a look-see here. We got a sub-map now, right? Okay, go to the tunnels. Tunnels are down there. I think that's our exit, right? Right before the exit. Explosive storage, which we need a key for. Clerk's office, we got in there. Storage A and B, did we get there though? I don't know if we did. Okay, we got to the office, we got to the explosive storage, which we can't get in yet. Interesting. And we have no new codes? No. Okay, we're gonna have to huff it. Okay. He was right there. Run. Don't look back. Okay. That's the clerk's office. This is locked. This must be storage. At least one of them. This is at least one of the storage rooms. It's locked. We need a bolt cutter of some kind. Thank goodness he can't get down here. It's like deja vu. If we die, we're not really losing nothing, though. If we're gonna die, this is probably the best time to die. And then we have this with a lot of gas. And a bandage. And an explosive. This is the other storage. Has to be, right? But it has a key. So we need a key to get back there. It's okay, this is the best time to die. So there's nothing more we can do in the arsenal until we have bolt cutters. We need to go to the bolt cutters. If I sleep and dreamed about God, what does that mean? Probably nothing, to be honest. It means you had a dream. That's what it means. Maybe it was some good sleep. Took a little extra melatonin before laying the head down. Maybe. I wouldn't look into it much more than that, though. Ooh, we got maintenance section open up now, too. I guess let's go back to the soldiers' quarters and see if that make a difference. We need... Okay, we do have some meat. We won't pile on 2 meats. How we go there? Okay. This way. Soldiers' quarters. And it's this one. Yes. Okay, last time the monster straight cheated us. He finangled everything. I think what it does is it loads him, it auto-spawns him close to you every time that happens, because it knows you're entering a new area that the monster's not in yet. See, we need a brick for that. Can anything work as a brick? No? No, it cannot. I also need a brick there. And a brick there. We already read that once. So sad they got a leak. Were we able to... Okay, we could actually see what's going on in here. That's a bonus. And there's another grate that we'd have to go into. I'm looking for any kind of key. Why he coming this way? Why he coming to me? The foreigner claims that one of us killed Renard. So sad. But I saw Renard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull. His tongue was shredded. We all hated Renard, but none of us could have done this. The war was brutality. But it is anonymous. Mechanized. That's a weird thing to put, anonymous, for a monster. We fire at a distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate. It was sadistic. I fear for us all. Okay, so right now, we're pretty confident that that thing killed Renard. Seems like some people might be mad about that because they wanted the chance. There we got another first aid. Seriously? I need that. That's on the bed. Hopefully he's deaf and blind. Go away. Quit trying to sniff me. I don't like you like that. I don't even like you at all. Ugly monster. No. Please tell me. Okay, we have another one. What does that say?
9th of July.
Oh, this is from us.
My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life.
I mean, we're
I
doing
must
that now.
do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. We must do something.
See, I think right now
I go.
we are doing that something. Just saying. It seems to be effective. That monster's still here to sniff our butt crack. So, I mean, he was painfully close. Bro, knock it off. Everywhere I go. Into walls. I could blow it up there. There's so many holes in the wall here. What's this? Oh my gosh. Somebody open this door, I got rats. Go away. Okay, the rat not coming for me yet. Bro. Sorry, rats. Okay. That's terrifying. Hopefully he doesn't smell the meat. He did. He smelled the meat. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? But now we know where to go, though. Okay, we have to get back there. Do we have the meat in our inventory still? We do. I'm gonna go ahead and put a second one in. I think we need it. Should we go ahead and turn this on? I think we're at the point where maybe we have to now. Is that even gonna make a difference? I don't know. Let's try not to waste it, though. Okay, I think that was the wrong way. No, that's the exit. He out there making noise. Turn this on. This way. Still an ugly monster. Okay, let's hit it. I think we have one bullet. Check it. 2. We got 2 bullets. Okay, we got hyperlock in right now. Bro, he's not scared of these lights at all. Wait. Something? Something. Come on, close the door. Close the door. You can do it. We got a pencil. Got a photo. What's the photo? Some Irish guy dancing on the table. And has been summoned. Welcome back in. The game is about survival. Surviving this monster. Got some of this going. Oh, he's so close. Honestly, I don't know why I had to do that. You can just stay out there, okay? Just take your time. I'll wait for you. Bro! What a crazy start to this, though. I mean, that's not really a pin, that's a pencil. I feel like they're a big difference. If you're gonna be here, at least break some doors down, alright? But not my door. Break the other doors down. Why is it like this? What did I just tell you? Go away. Go away. There goes our 2 bullets. You didn't break the door I needed. Wait, there's a key? Oh, that box needs a key. Take this. Good. That has nothing on it. Are you absolutely joking? Nothing in there. What a troll. And that one's locked too. Gesundheits. Chat, I panicked! Oh, we need a flare. Do we really need all this? What's the flare gonna do anyways, huh? We got the lights on. Okay, where is... There's a trap there. Okay, this has one we need, right? Thank goodness. Boom. Okay, this door's open now. Gas. Don't gas ourselves. Rats. Please. Seriously? Bro, I just want a piece, okay? Apparently they don't care for that meat anymore. It wasn't close enough, I guess. Open. Open. Nothing? Nothing? Nothing. Close the door! Hey, you got a bandage in here, though? Well, of course not. Why would it make sense to have a bandage in a medical case, huh? Who would think of something like that? You've been injured? He can smell our blood? I can't shoot that lock now. Bro, we're getting rickrolled on this. Like, this is the equivalent of rickrolling. Every time we get one of those things that don't have what we need. One of those. Stay away. I'll pretend to shoot you. I don't even have fake meat anymore. I don't. What do you mean you tasted a pin? Bro, these creatures. Look at these rodents in here. Wait, do y'all even have something I need? You do. Here's what we're gonna do, and I'm not even sad to say this. One of them is us. We're taking a photo. Boom. Just in case we do die, we still got that perk. Okay? That's how it is. I don't know how we're gonna get back yet. I'm kind of stuck here. Until we can get this open. Is there any chance? Can we use that chair to break down a door? I mean, come on, realistically. A chair is just as good as a brick if you're strong enough, right? Or crazy enough. You don't even gotta be strong, you just gotta be crazy. Bro, they're traveling through the walls. Stay away from me, you creep. I can't get through there either. Okay, I gotta drop something. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, you get out of there. Does that... Okay, it distracts them just long enough. I don't know what that X means. Let's at least go back to the... Don't touch me. There's those guys down there. I think this is the proper way back. Is it? Yes. It is. Save. Also, how are we doing on fuel? We used an absolutely absurd amount of fuel. Okay. Oh, there were my classroom pins that were forgotten. That's what they all say. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this off for now. Oh, did this guy got a key? I think we checked him before, didn't we? He ain't got no key. Ah! Okay, what do we have here? As like a total package, what do we got? Got a lot of gas, so I'm not too concerned. There's a bandage in here. We need the bandage. Okay, go ahead. I guess we'll use it. I hate using bandages. I feel like they're so rare. Like the bullets, they're so rare. Let's also reload. I think we have one bullet to spare. No, we don't. That was something in the past. Wait, where are we going? We're going back to mission storage. Okay, it's basically the same way that we just came from. Right here. Okay, as long as this crate gets away. We have our own code now. Where are we? Label does have a code, though. Us. Okay, what do we got? Our own code is 9497. Oh. 9497. What are we gonna get from that? We get some ammo. Hallelujah. Is that a picture of us? Do we look good? Are we ugly? Would our mom be proud? Oh, that's us in the guide that totally died at our demise. Okay. Another letter from us.
8th of July, mid-afternoon. Joubert needs a scout for tonight. Routine patrol. Out to the communication wires and
That's
back.
crazy, Ian.
It'll be cloudy.
That's crazy.
Good cover. Easiest patrol possible.
People in
Sergeant
chat
wants me
eating
or
pins
Augustin to go.
on the regular.
Yes,
That's crazy.
Still suspects one of us might have been with the mutineers. But
How
I
long
won't
did it
be
stay
going.
blue?
How
Like
can
a
I
long
be so
time?
sure? Well, Augustin has agreed to a friendly game of chance to determine which of us it will be. And using an old sleight of hand trick, there's no way I'll lose. No, Augustin doesn't have a chance because I'll ensure he doesn't. Me?
Oh,
A
that's what we
scoundrel?
did. We basically killed a
Perhaps.
ghost team.
But when he returns and I remind him of the time he pissed in my flask, or the mysterious lice that appeared in my bunk, or the incident with that barmaid, well, I laughed in those cases, and he'll laugh in this one.
Well, we are absolutely
8th of July,
demonic.
near midnight. Shelling again somewhere along the line.
Why are you rereading that? Okay, we got it. We got the point. And we got an empty can of something. Oh, we already read that once. Where's the Navels one? This one. Okay, what code we got? 0863. It feels like time stopped. 8 6 3. What is that? A gas mask? Why are we? Is that all he gave us? Gas mask. Okay, how many more do we got? A lighter in there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh, there was a... Bro, go up the stairs. Why are you acting like you forgot simple stair mechanics? Okay, that takes us back around the other way. Okay, go ahead and save this here. My brick. My brick is in here somewhere, right? Yes. I need to go find it, but I think there's a door right down the hall we can use our brick on. Not you. on you. What, do you have something? No, I already took it. More rats down there, but we already got that guy's thing. And then there's that. That's not what I was thinking, though. Is it down this way? Oh, this is open now. Why are there chains on his bed? No, we've been here. Renard. Yeah, it's Renard's. Okay, let's go get the brick for Renard. It's down this way, right? Don't do that. Yeah, it's right here. He's so close. What do you got against Renard? Everybody's got something against Renard. Fuck it. Bro, he attacked my brick? What is this? A stick? What am I gonna use a stick for? Also gas mask? Just a piece of wood, okay. I don't know what we use that for, but it must be something important. I need him to go. I need him to go like it's 1965. Music is hella frightening, bro, it really is. I'm safe because I didn't drink the whole pen or I'd be dead. Honestly, though. Change it to Coco Melon music? Imagine there's a game that has Easter egg that makes you suffer. That makes you suffer, Easter egg hunters. I mean, some Easter eggs do make you suffer. Usually they're really fun, though. Well, of course it did. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, then. Be that way. Hate me. Hate me all you want.